It's Steve from my Shady Squad. I know it's you, motherfucker.
Beat up, bum, bum, running through the night we come. Beat up, bum, follow if you want me one. You can find me on a skylight, stomp my feet and I go bye-bye. Floating through the elevator of my mind's eye, I'm fine. Feeling dizzy like a rascal, baby, I'm grime. And if you wanna square up, then I am Einstein. Taking gravity bongs back at high times. Find me on a weeknight, middle of a street fight, smoking on a peace pipe, trying to get my teeth fixed, right? I'm the make it the ace, breaking records of pace. And I need another win like the devil needs a fireplace. Smoking in the back room, sitting in the black tomb, screaming in the quiet place, hoping they'll come back soon. Fuck it, man, I'm tired, mate. It's really pretty pointless when you're sitting at a higher rate. Looking for a hideaway, smoke some and hibernate. I am great. Beat up, bum, bum, running through the night we come. Beat up, bum, bum, follow if you want be one, want be one. Beat up, bum, bum, running through the night we come. Beat up, follow if you want be one.
You can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm running on the top of a cop car. I'm a rebel in my 4-4 pop star. It's over now, it's over now. Guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mountain or when you see the sun, it's over now, it's over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now.
What's up, guys? Good morning. How are we doing this morning? We're back here for more Cyrax nonsense. Cyrax came onto Facebook this morning to cry and whine about the loss of his friends and the fact that he's really just a disgraced rock star trying to get his fame back, guys. So he whined for like an hour on Facebook after he deleted his other channel. Oh, we have two from the Dark Lord of MILFs. Steven formed the fishing club. Well, I'll think about that. But anyways, we have a video from Cyrax from Facebook this morning, him whining for like 40 minutes. I cut out some of it, don't worry. And yeah, we're gonna check it out, as always, guys. So, yeah, let me put up the Cyrax, and let me put up the fly, and as always, guys, let's check it out.
Morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good day or a good evening. Wherever y'all are at, I hope y'all are doing good. And me, I wish I could say I was doing good. Because amidst all the chaos, with the trolls attacking me, people coming after me, attacking my family, there's a battle that I've been silently fighting.
Yeah, shockingly, Cyrax isn't okay, and he wants to whine about it. I mean, we haven't seen this every day for weeks and months and years. Shockingly, Cyrax is revealing to the world that he's not okay, guys. You know how everybody asks him, hey, Cyrax, are you okay? And he goes, yeah, I'm okay. Well, it turns out he's not okay.
That very, very few know about.
Well, we got two from Ghostbuster fan. Rage is boiling in the Little Goblin soon. Oh yeah, the wines are the precursor. But yeah.
And that is the loss of my two best friends. Not because they're dead or anything. No, they're both very much still alive, as far as I know. My two best friends, Jake Baroni and Sam Klinger.
Yes, nearly 2 years later, he finally wants everyone to feel really bad for him for losing his best lover, Jake. Even though that was entirely his own fault, he was dragging Jake into his nonsense. He was calling Jake at like 2 a.m. to fight his trolls for him. Wouldn't do a thing to help Jake. But yeah, no, it's totally, he just lost his friend. And it's all the trolls' fault, guys.
It's been about 3.5 years since I last saw my two best friends. Not because I don't have a way to go see them or anything, no. It's because they walked out of my life. They walked out of my life because of the troll community and what the trolls did to them.
There it is. It's all because of the trolls. Cyrax had no agency in the matter. He didn't use his friends like he always does to try to save himself from some troll irritation. He didn't call Jake at 2 in the morning when Jake had a real job to get to at like 5 in the morning to wake him up to deal with Cyrax's troll nonsense and then scream at him that he wasn't a real friend when he wouldn't do it. No, it was all the trolls and nothing Cyrax did.
And I can't even begin to tell you how.
Oh, 2 from Boperator. He misses Jake's baby gravy. Yes, he does.
How much I miss my friends.
Oh, we got 2 from Judge Smudge. Sally been slipping stuff into his sludge again? Yeah, most likely.
Especially Jake, who was basically my little brother. Because I ain't known him for like 17 plus years. He was one of my closest, most tight-knit friends who walked away. You know, people always...
Oh, we got 5 from the Dildo. Consequences. His friends didn't walk. They ran as fast as they could. That is absolutely true. And by the way, if you don't know who Cyrax's little brother is... Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. This is Cyrax's little brother. This is Cyrax's little brother, Jake. Picking up Cyrax like the big boy he is.
Tell me, oh, why don't you get out and go for a walk, or, you know, go see a movie, go do something outside. I would, but it's not the same. Every time I try to do stuff that I used to do, like, you know, go for walks, do photography shit, do whatever, you know, go anywhere and everywhere.
Sympathy. That's all he ever wants in his entire life, is more sympathy from the world.
You know, all I can think about are the memories that me and him shared. Because everywhere that I usually go to clear my mind is places where me and him would hang out.
Yeah, so everything reminds him of his ex-boyfriend Jake. His long-lost love Jake. His heartbroken over losing his lover Jake. And he won't ever admit how much Jake actually meant to him.
And it hurts. Not having my best friend of 17 years right there by my side. Somebody who was basically, like I said, like my little brother. Because I had known him since fucking freshman year of high school. He was one of my best friends. Him and Sam both were 2 of my closest friends. We would always, all 3 of us would always go out to the mall together, go fishing, you know, hang out, go for walks, do whatever. Like, that's what we did.
I mean, he really did love Jake. If you ever saw their little outing to the junkyard when Cyrax was screwing him out of the cars, Cyrax got so dolled up. He put on his little hat, his glasses, all his little swag around his neck, his cool little gloves. He was so happy. He was smiling, so big. It was the greatest day of his life. His big date with Jake. I mean, it was honestly, probably, legitimately the happiest I think I've ever actually seen him on his big date with his boyfriend Jake. And now that's all gone.
Hell, when I was sick, they both came over to check up on me to make sure I was good. And there were days where we all hung out, you know. Whether it was, you know, us sitting here playing video games, Whether it was us sitting here watching movies, TV, whatever. Just being in their company, man, I fucking missed it. I know to like a lot of adults that might seem...
I mean, Cyrax is just a little boy, and he wants his big boyfriend Jake to just wrap his arms around Cyrax and tell him, whisper sweetly into his ear, Cyrax, it's all going to be okay. I have you now. Rest your head in my bosom.
You know, like, oh, like, y'all sat down and watched blah, 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 that's dumb, like, y'all need to get out, go to bars. You gotta remember, I don't drink. And the reason I don't drink is...
You don't drink because you don't have any money and Sally wouldn't buy you alcohol. Act like it's a personal choice. You're not going to go to a bar because you don't have a ride there. You can't afford a drink when you get there. No one will let you in. You don't have ID to get in with. But yeah, it's a personal choice. Cyrax doesn't drink because he likes that clean lifestyle.
Because I watched my dad drink. And...
Oh, we got 2 from Boperator. He's nearly middle-aged and still just a baby boy. Yeah, he really is. He really is. I mean, really is.
it led him down a bad path. And I always swore to myself that I would never end up like my dad. Because I'm not gonna lie, my dad ended up to be a drunk piece of shit. Because he always had a bottle of beer in his hand from the time he got up to the time he went to bed. And to be fair...
we got 2 from Garbo. Another sad backstory. You know it. Always with Cyrax. Always with Cyrax. A sad backstory why everyone should pity Cyrax.
I didn't want that for myself. And you gotta figure, all 3, me, Jake, and Sam, we were all 3 anime nerds. So we would always sit here and watch anime. Go out to Hot Topic and buy the latest anime merch.
Yes, Jake used to pay for their dates, you know, dates in the working girl type of sense. Jake used to pay for their dates by taking Cyrax to Hot Topic and buying him toys, and then going home and just blasting out the back door.
Go to the movies and see what movie was playing at the time, if there was one playing. You know, I can genuinely say that I miss my friends. And that's why y'all don't see me out as much anymore, because for me, things just aren't the same.
Yeah, I mean, that actually is probably true, because for many years, before he lost his friendship with Jake, Cyrax was not allowed outside on his own. Because I believe, I'm not entirely sure, but I believe it's because of the incident when he called the police at the child's father on the playground, and Sally had to deal with it, and she stopped letting him go outside on his own because he causes trouble when he goes outside on his own. So he was only ever allowed outside with an adult chaperone, and the only one left who even wanted to bother taking Cyrax anywhere was Jake. And about 2.5 years ago, as Cyrax had said, he hasn't gone outside for like 2 years, he lost his friendship with Jake. So consequently, between the child locked on the front door and the fact that he doesn't have a chaperone, he hasn't gone outside in 2 years.
And it sucks. Yo, Chase, what up, dude?
He did.
I'm doing alright, man. Just reminiscing on old times with my friends that are no longer around. And like I said, it's not anything that I did. It's stuff that the troll community has done.
Again, it's only because of Cyrax. It's because Cyrax brought his friends into the situation, hoping that his friends would fix his problems for him, because he doesn't think about this shit beforehand. And then his friends get drug into it, and they don't want to deal with it. And they realize the only way to get out of the situation is to cut off Cyrax. And then Cyrax cries and goes, "Look what the trolls have done. I threw my friends in front of me to protect myself, and now they don't want to hang out with me anymore, and it's all the trolls' fault."
Yo, Anthony, what's good, man?
Oh, we got 5 from Operator. Having a few beers a day after 20 years in the service isn't alcoholism. That's something you earn. That is true. Cyrax has a very skewed view. Well, you know, I mean, he calls everyone drug addicts because he just likes to find any reason to put anyone down because he thinks he's perfect.
It's been a while, bro. How you been, buddy? Yo, Anthony, hit me up, bro. Message me, dog. It's definitely been a minute, man. Yo, David, what up, buddy? But if y'all want to know why...
Oh, we got 5 from Dreadhead. Machete, do you really think it was sexual with Jake? Your feelings on it? I think it absolutely was. I mean, everything about it. I mean, look at it. Look at the tension. Look at the tension there between these two men. They're just holding it. Oh, they're just holding it back. You know, the dam is barely holding back the floodgates. They just want to rip off each other's shirt and touch and embrace.
The vlogs stopped with me and my brother Jake. That's why. Because I know a lot of y'all used to watch the vlogs with me and Jake. He was the one that everybody knew as Hillbilly Jake. My best friend. And that's why the vlogs with him stopped, was because the trolls went after him. The same way they go after me, and unfortunately, you know, I haven't heard from him in almost 2.5 years. And believe me, it hurts. That's why I don't get out anymore. And I hate it. Like, I want to be out doing stuff. I want to be out doing shows. But given the circumstances, it's kind of difficult.
Yes, it's all the circumstances that are keeping him from going out and doing shows. It's the trolls. That's the only reason why Cyrax isn't going out to shows every weekend. I mean, there's all these shows that are begging Cyrax to come by. He has all the money to get there. He has rides. He knows how to get there. It's just because of the trolls that he can't, guys. It's totally because of the trolls.
And it sucks.
Oh, we got 2 from Operator. Steve knows a gay relationship when he sees one. Damn right I do.
Like, it's funny, like, people think that, like, I just want to sit inside and stay cooped up all day. No. My ultimate goal, the thing that I genuinely want more than anything, is to, you know, travel the world with my best friends.
Yeah, Cyrax, the boy who's never left Akron, who doesn't have a cent to his name, who has no idea how to go further than down the street to the lake 2 blocks away, wants to travel the world with his friends. 34 years old, never left Akron, thinks he's going to become a world traveler now.
You know, see places that nobody gets to see. You know, I've always loved traveling.
Technically, you have seen places nobody gets to see. I mean, there are horror shows in that house alone that no other human being besides you, Ed, and Sally will ever have to lay their eyes upon. So, you know, technically you have.
You know, going new places that I've never been to, seeing new things that I've never seen, like, one of the places I would absolutely love to go see that not a lot of people think about when they see Japan, or when you think Japan, a lot of people think like, oh, go to Tokyo, go to Akihabara, go to here, go to there, blah, blah, nah. For me, I want to see the school that Musashi Miyamoto founded before he passed away that's still around to this day.
Yeah, that's right. Cyrax knows all about Japan and the lore. He's able to name Tokyo and one other place he heard in an anime. But he doesn't want to see those places that everybody wants to see. He wants to see whatever fucking school that's probably stupidly famous anyways. I don't even know. I don't know enough about Japan or anime, but I guarantee you, whatever he said was not some like deep lore thing. It was some fucking really basic weeb shit that he's trying to pretend he knows about. Oh man, I know about Japan. I want to go to Japan. I know this cool thing. He doesn't know fucking anything. He's just a poser.
I would love to see old Japan. And
oh, we got some super chats. Hold on. 2 from Skulger. Needs to go see the dentist. Yeah, he does. He needs to see the dentist before he sees Japan. 5 from Garbo. His life is a series of self-inflictions, selfish decisions, believing that he's this rock star, and blaming the trolls who will always be there. That is true. Excuse me, that is true. 5 from Noel. If he goes to Japan, old people will think he's a yokai? Is that how I say that? And will try to get rid of him. Yes, I believe they will. And 2 from Nephilim. Morning, Steve. Beautiful day to fish. What the? No, I can't. I gotta do this. Plus, I had work to do. So there's no fishing. We're doing this. 5 from the Dildo Consequences. Only reason why he wants to see Japan is because their women look like childlike. Oh, and the weird schoolgirl adult material. Yeah, that's probably true.
what it was like.
Like I said, I'm not going to fish because I have work to do, but I'm going to do this.
Back then. Before the modern day Japan that we know now. Like, I would love to see all the ancient sites, all the different places. Like, I would love to see it. And that's something I've always loved doing, is traveling. But like I said, given the circumstances, it's kind of hard, unfortunately, to do that. Because I'm not making any money because of these trolls. Every time I do try to make any kind of money, they shut me down.
Yeah, the only reason why Cyrax hasn't gone to Japan, like, all the time, is because of the trolls. It's not like his lack of money, his lack of knowledge of how to travel anywhere without Sally holding his hand, his lack of a passport. I mean, it's not like all like the millions of steps. Like, just the same reason why he's not an adult making millions of dollars. It's just because of the trolls. It's not like the millions of steps that he missed to even get there. No, it's all the trolls. That's why he's not living the best life in the world.
Or they report me, or they do something to make it to where I cannot make an honest living. And it fucking sucks. Hey Chase, I'll fill you in, bro, don't worry. Hey Chase, after this live stream, dog, I'll give you a call and I'll fill you in, bro, because there's been a lot going on that we need to catch up on.
Oh, God.
Because like I said, bro, I know it's been a while.
I like how he's gonna make this out. I mean, this video was originally over an hour long. I cut some shit out, but I like how he's gonna whine for like over an hour in this video and still tell his friends like, "Oh yeah, we have to talk later. There's a bunch of shit I have to catch you up on." The fuck are you talking? You're not gonna cover it all in this hour-long whine. You have to whine to your friend in private messages for more. Like, oh my, how much whining can one man physically do in one day? It's amazing. It's amazing. If whining actually paid bills, Cyrax would be the richest man in the world. If he could find a way to make money from whining, he would be the richest man in the world.
Honestly, man, I know it's been a while, bud.
Oh, we got 5 from David. Cyrax couldn't make money if he owned the patent for breathing. That is true. That is true. But if he could figure out how to monetize his whining, ooh, he'd be rich.
Smart ass. Anthony, you're a fucking smart ass, dog. I swear to God. Alright, take it easy, David. I'll message you later on, brother. No, like I said, for all y'all that don't know what's been going on,
yes, he's trying to. I mean, ostensibly, that is what he's trying to do because he makes videos one. But I'm saying if he could actually figure out how to make the money, not like if he could figure out how to try to make the money. If he could actually figure out how to make the money, he would be rich.
That's why I haven't been able to get out. Not because I don't want to, but how am I supposed to go anywhere when My family's car is currently in the shop and doesn't work. And I have no friends to,
Yeah, he can't get anywhere because his mommy's car is in the shop. I like how he says his family's car, Cyrax. Like, that would imply you're allowed to use it sometimes. You're not. It's your mother's car, and sometimes she drives you places. Like a little boy, and you... I think I've heard this before. I don't know if it's still true, but I've heard that you ride in the back seat, laying down like a mob boss because you're worried about trolls being able to see you or something. But, I mean, it's not your car.
They come to hang out anymore or to...
Oh, we got 2 from Zed's Dead. He's going back to collecting cans. Yeah, well, if he did that, maybe he'd actually make some money.
Get anywhere. So it's not like I can really get anywhere. And going into town is like literally like an hour and a half walk. And by the time I get into town, I'd be fucking worn out.
Listen to that, an hour and a half walk. An hour and a half walk is actually not that, I mean, it's not great. It's not ideal. But it's something many people do actually probably every day of their life to get to a job they probably hate and doesn't pay enough. And they fucking have to. He's not even willing to walk an hour and a half to, like, enjoy life. He's the hardest working man on YouTube, guys.
Plus, all the good spots are on the other side of town. Which is like another, like, 3.5 hour, 4.5 hour walk. It just don't make sense to do all that walking. Especially when I'm trying to put weight back on like I used to have back in high school. Because back in high school...
He's trying to put weight on. He's trying to bulk up, guys. Trying to cultivate mass. He's trying to cultivate mass.
You little bitch!
I used to weigh like 150, 160. Now I'm down to like 110.
Oh, we got 2 from David. Cyrax would eat the scavenged cans. Yes, he absolutely would. And also, did he just say 110? That is a lie. He weighed himself several years ago for the... When I believe it was when... I believe it was when Tangerine was going to buy him a racing rig. That keeps happening. She wanted his measurements... Wait, hold on. Why don't I put my overlay on? She wanted his measurements for the racing rig. So she got his accurate height and his accurate weight. And I forget what he said his height was. I think he said 5'1" or something. It's probably a lie. But he said she needed his accurate weight so he wouldn't break it by being too large. It's very important. And I think he said something around 95 pounds. The weight of a 12-year-old girl. We're supposed to believe he's 15 pounds heavier now. I don't believe that.
So, like, I'm really trying to pack the pounds back in there. But... like I said, now y'all know why I don't get out and do anything anymore. Why I stay cooped up inside. It's not because I want to. It's because I literally have no friends left around here to hang out with. I mean, literally nobody. All my friends from high school have either...
And this is the man who's on God mode and is the most famous YouTuber and is doing better than all the trolls. Is literally sitting here admitting on Facebook that he has no friends. He has no friends, no ability to go anywhere and do anything. His life is in the complete gutter. So when he comes on next time and pretends he's in God mode and doing great, remember him crying.
Got turned away because of the trolls, or, they just, and I'm not blaming them for this one, but a lot of them have their own lives. And I'm not going to bother them with what's going on when they have their own set of problems going on. Like, why would I want to detriment my friends' lives with what I got going on and what I'm trying to,
Oh, good. He learned that lesson after he did that and made all his friends leave him and never want to talk to him again. He finally learned the lesson to not bring all his shit to his friends and expect them to fix it for him after he has no friends left. Congratulations.
Get away from it, essentially. Yes, don't get me wrong. Some of my friends that do have normal lives, that work regular jobs, yes, they do understand about what's going on, and they do feel bad for me, and they hate these people that do this. But now y'all know why I don't get to get out anymore. It fucking sucks.
Yeah, this definitely is not this definitely is not like a specifically about like people saying he's not allowed outside anymore because their child locks on the front door and he has no money and he's afraid of going outside, and that was all a lie. Now this isn't a direct response to that. This is him just explaining how he lost his friends, and then it just so happens this also explains why he hasn't gone outside for 2 years, guys, in case anyone was wondering.
Like, it genuinely fucking sucks.
Oh, we got 5 from Poofy Mooncakes. His friends are either married and have families of their own, have jobs, and actually doing something with their lives. What a surprise. Yeah, it's shocking that people over the age of 30 are doing something other than playing games and wanting to hang out on Discord with Cyrax. We're all shocked.
But, like, it genuinely fucking sucks. Like, I miss my friends. There's not a day that doesn't go by where I don't think about my friends, dude. That really ain't. Like, I genuinely miss my friends every single day. I always think about how they're doing, what they've been up to.
I heard he got it back. I don't know, like if you have a really old account, you're allowed to do quite a lot and get it back. And he got it back, so, you know.
Wondering if, just wondering what's going on with them in life. And I get it, people grow up, you grow apart, that happens, and I've had friends that have done that too. But for me, my only 2 best friends that I had here in town no longer speak to me. And that sucks. And that hurts a lot. Like, it does hurt me a lot that 2 of my best friends are no longer, in my life. Like I said, I do want to get my friendships back, but I don't know if I ever will.
And like most adults at 34 years old in this crossroads of their life would just send a message to their friend and be like, hey, I'm sorry about how things happen, can we talk? Like, let's, meet up. We'll try like work it out. Like, I'd like to be friends still, and just treat it like an adult would. But Cyrax, the forever 14-year-old girl, thinks the best way to deal with it and hopefully get his friends back is to make a whining video on Facebook. Maybe they'll see it and they'll really pity him and they'll do all the work for him to repair their friendship, as he's always expected all his friends to do his entire life.
And I hate that. Now, do I want to go back? If I could, would I go back and change losing them? 1,000% I would. That ain't even a question. Like, if I could go back and change losing my friends, I would do it in a fucking heartbeat without fucking question.
Yes, because again, as Cyrax, as the 14-year-old girl Cyrax is, he loves to think about how he could change the past, how he could time travel and change the past, rather than working on working on his life, fixing the way he handles his situations, working on himself as a person like an adult would do so these mistakes don't keep happening, contacting these people and handling things like an adult. No, Cyrax, like a 13-year-old, a 14-year-old girl, wishes there was time travel so he could fix the past and not have any mistakes. Because that is how adults handle their life. They wish that the past was different rather than fixing their future.
Because Jake and Sam were my two best friends. They were the ones that,
Yeah, exactly.
you know, I literally told everything, and I do mean everything too. Like, there's stuff that I told them that I haven't even told my own family. Not because I don't trust my family, but just because, you know, I told it to them at the time. Like, that's how close me and my friends were before everything happened. But now y'all know the real truth about why I don't have any friends around here anymore. It's not because I don't want friends, because I do. But given all the attacks towards me and towards my friends, it's hard for me to do anything. It's hard for me to have friends around here, and it sucks.
Again, he always wants to say it's all because of the trolls. It's the trolls. He wants to always negate any responsibility he has in the situation. He didn't put his friends between him and the trolls and basically destroy their lives trying to protect himself. It's just all the trolls, and we need to feel really bad for Cyrax because now he can't have any friends. He just wants a friend, guys. He just wants a friend.
I mean, I can't even walk down to the little corner store without being recognized. And not that that's a bad thing, I appreciate it.
I can't walk down to the corner store. After he's told us time and time again he hasn't left the house in 2.5 years. Cyrax, how do you know? How do you know you haven't left the house in 2.5 years? You just have these delusions that you're that famous and everyone knows you, that if you can go to the corner store, there'll be paparazzi everywhere. You don't even leave the house. You're delusional. I mean, how would anyone know you're going to the corner store? Do you think people are like waiting for Cyrax to come outside? You haven't left the house in 2 years. No one's waiting for Cyrax to go outside. You can go to the corner store. No one would fucking know. Ridiculous. You think there's like drones waiting out? Oh, Cyrax left the house. Quick, dispatch the paparazzi. Delusional.
But still, like, it fucking sucks, dude. Like, the situation just flat out sucks. The only friends that I do have are on Facebook or on Discord. I don't get to get out and do stuff like I used to. I used to get out and travel around. You know, I used to do local shows all the time.
Used to do local shows. Never played a show. And I think he went to one show once, like 12 years ago. He took the bus there. I think, remember, we saw the pics when he was showing off his Facebook. He took the bus there. One show like 12 years ago. And he's got not only this delusion that he did it a lot, but that he was playing them. He just crafts these delusions and he forgets that they're delusions and spouts them like they're reality.
But now, not so much. I used to get out and go to fucking Hot Topic on the weekends with my best friends. Haven't done that in over 2.5 years.
Oh, we got 5 from Lil Logie. Well, the last 3 times he went outside, he's got his ass beat. Well, that is true. That is true. It's also a good reason why not. Anyways, yes.
Where do y'all think I got on? Where do you guys think I get all my fucking band tees and my fucking jewelry from?
Yeah, we know you shop at Hot Topic. Again, you're a 14-year-old girl. You buy everything at Hot Topic. You think you're really cool wearing Hot Topic stuff. You're 34 years old. Do you have any idea how embarrassing it is to be shopping at Hot Topic at 34 years old? Teenage girls shop there. Teenage girls buy their little edgelord bracelets and chokers and makeup and band t-shirts there. And you shop there at 34 years old and you think you're cool doing it. Have you ever gone to a Hot Topic and noticed there's not many other 30-year-olds in there?
Topic. Because, not gonna lie, Hot Topic has some fucking... They have some bomb-ass rings, dude. Like, if y'all know me, y'all know I love my rings. Y'all know I love my necklaces and my anime merch. And my band merch, like... That's where I got this Tupac shirt at, was Hot Topic. All my rings that you normally see me wear, that I usually wear on this hand, that's where I got them at, was Hot Topic. Hell, all my fucking anime figures that I started collecting.
And he thinks like wearing Hot Topic rings is not like doubly or triply embarrassing. Not only did you buy it at Hot Topic, so you're a little edgelord boy buying edgelord crap at Hot Topic, it's also from Hot Topic. So it's not even real jewelry. Most likely it's plastic junk with a thin shell of like plated metal to make it look like a real boy's ring. And it's such cheap China garbage. It's like overpriced anyways. And you actually think it's cool. It's just shiny baubles that teenagers buy to look cool. And you have no idea how embarrassing it is. It's such cheap garbage.
Aside from the Himiko figure from My Hero Academia. That one came from Walmart's. The rest of the minifigures, like Todoroki, the two Demon Slayer characters, and the minifigure of Yura from Spy X Family. That all came from Hot Topic. So yes, at 34, I still go to fucking Hot Topic. Okay? Like, dude.
And he says this like it makes him cool, because he's forever a 14-year-old child in middle school, and I shop at Hot Topic, I'm cool. He has no concept, no worldly concept of how absolutely embarrassing it is to be like, I shop at Hot Topic at 34 years old, because he's trying to recapture his high school youth, which is also embarrassing at 34 years old. I mean, it's just...
I'm an alternative emo gothic country dude. Like, what do you expect? I'm a fucking anime nerd, bro.
And also saying that at 34 years old is fucking embarrassing as hell. I'm a gothic emo country nerd. Like, fuck off, Cyrax. You're an unemployed loser living in your grandma's attic. You're nothing. No one cares about these stupid high school labels.
Oh. Like, I love anime. I love, everything about it. Like, dude, my fucking favorite anime series to this day is still the very, very much classic and still very good Full Metal Alchemist. And yes, I watched Brotherhood, and Brotherhood was badass. But now you guys know why I don't do much anymore. And it genuinely sucks. Like, it genuinely sucks not doing the things that I used to do. Like, it really and truthfully and genuinely sucks. Not being able to do the things that I used to do, not having fun like I used to. Because believe it or not, there were times that I didn't capture on film where me and Jake and his family would go camping. And we would hang out and go fishing, go hunting, and have fun.
If that happened, and that's a strong if that happened, they did it once, and it was to be nice to Cyrax, and he probably made the whole trip terrible, and they hated it, and they never invited him again. But Cyrax wants to talk about it like it happened all the time because he makes up shit. And that's a strong if that ever happened. If that happened, it happened once, and Cyrax was horrible, and they never invited him again.
And I'll be honest, I miss being outdoors. I miss going hunting, going fishing with my friends. You know, going to the mall with my friends, doing whatever. I fucking miss it. You know, just driving around and shooting the shit, you know, just driving around for this.
Now this is on Facebook. He's crying on Facebook. He's not. Well, I mean, he is back on YouTube. That's a whole separate matter. But he's only doing songs, as far as I know right now. We're not going to cover them. I'm not going to tell you the channel. But yes, he's already back on YouTube. That's a thing as well.
Sake of fucking driving around.
Yeah,
like,
right.
That's the life that I'm used to. I'm not used to this sit at home, be by yourself, be locked up all day, every day type stuff. I'm not used to it, and I don't like it. I mean, yeah, of course, you know, obviously I do content as a job and stuff like that, but that's my job. You know?
That's his job. He just quit yesterday. He's never made any money over a decade. I mean, and he still said, that's my job. That's what I have to do. No, it's your addiction, Cyrax. It's the thing you cannot help yourself from doing, is making videos whining. That's why you're doing it right here on Facebook. For no money, just spending all morning whining about something no one cares about, because it's the only thing you know how to do. Like I said, if you actually found a way to get money from these whines, you would be the richest man in the world, but unfortunately, you just do them all for free every day of your life.
That's my job, to do music and to create content.
Up 2 from Nephilim. God damn it, Steve. Take Rax fishing. Be a papa to him. No, I would never take Rax fishing. Jesus Christ. Could you imagine how annoying Rax would be? I mean, fishing is all about like being quiet and patient and waiting, and when it's the right time, making the right decision. You think he could do any of that? Like, any part of that? It would be horrible.
That's my job, to do gameplay videos and to make music and release songs. But outside of that, I miss getting out and doing shit. Man, dude, I still have 2 Regal Theater tickets. Or 2 Regal Theater ticket cards.
Wait, 2 from Ghostbuster Fan. I think he means you use Rax as bait. Shark bait. Well, yeah, I mean, there could be that. There's no shark. There's fish in freshwater. There's no sharks. Catfish wouldn't be able to eat him. I know he'd like the catfish. There's a joke in there about the catfish and Cyrax, but I'm not gonna make it. I don't have it right now.
From fucking 4.5 years ago that I still haven't touched yet. I've still not touched them yet. Everything is still on there. Hell, I can't even tell you the last time I went to see a movie.
Wait, so he has tickets from like 4.5 years ago to see a movie? What are they, like free passes? You know, they're probably like free passes that came in like a promotional thing in like the newspaper or something. And he just saved them, hoping to go to a movie with a friend one day and never use them. And it probably, they're probably not going to be able to be honored 4 years later. But Cyrax didn't even think about that. He's just holding them. They're his retirement tickets. He's going to retire on those tickets.
In theaters.
Oh, we got 2 from M85. He would take selfies with your fish. Yeah, he would. It would be annoying.
I can't even tell you all the last time I went down to the downtown library and rented a movie or rented a book, or, you know, even went next door to one of my best friends' favorite spot, which is the Chameleon Cafe right next door.
Wait, what? There's only houses on that street. Right? What cafe next door? There's no cafes on that street. What is he talking about? What is he actually talking about?
Which is like this little cool hole in the wall.
Up 2 from Gravity. Hold on. Surprised that the goblin knows what a library is. I was actually kind of surprised too when he said rent a book from the library, like you can read. Are you serious? You haven't gotten a book. I don't even have a library card. Who the fuck goes to the library?
Homey feeling cafe that we would hang out at all the time. And we would hang out there so much that the staff actually knew us. Like they actually knew us, knew what we were gonna get. And by the time we got in, they would practically be already making it and have it set up by the time we got situated.
Listen to him. He's so delusional. Like he, first of all, like he was such a regular. He doesn't have any money. He doesn't have money to go to a cafe every day. I mean, going to a cafe, I don't know. Let's imagine you just get coffee and a Danish. That's like, I don't know, $12 with a tip. He doesn't even have $12 to spend every day. He would never go to a fucking cafe. It's just the delusions in his head that he creates this life that he used to have, life he used, whatever, I'm fucking stoned. He creates these delusions of a life, and he convinces himself they were true, and he actually did it. He went to this cafe all the time with his friends. He went fishing and hunting with Jake all the time. He like never did any of this. If he did it, he did it like once, and they never wanted him to come again because he's really annoying. He just sits here and lies.
And then of course we would pay the tab afterwards and stuff like that. We would pay, for the meal or the drinks or whatever we were doing.
We pay the tab afterwards, like he doesn't know what it's like to go to a restaurant, order a meal, and just pay your bill and leave. Like we pay our tab at. Like who would say it like that if they had ever gone to a restaurant and ordered a coffee and then paid and left? It's just it's so clear he hasn't done any of this. He's just going off of like movies and TV he's seen real humans do this in, and just making up a story that he did it too. It's ridiculous.
But those are the days that I miss. Those are genuinely the days that I miss. Being out in real fucking life. Having fun with friends.
Yeah, right?
I can't even tell you the last time I got to see a concert. The last time I saw any fucking shows was like... I can't even begin to tell you when the last time I seen a live show was. The last time I saw a show was...
I knew he was gonna do that. I can't even remember the last time I saw a show. The last time I saw a show was... I can't remember. The last time I saw a show was... Excuse me. I wonder if he's actually going to tell us when the last time he saw a show was, proving that he can remember. Or if he'll keep saying, I can't remember, and then keep saying, well, I'll tell you the last time I saw a show was.
Probably around 2016.
Okay, so he can remember, even though he said I can't remember like 3 times in a row. And he goes, oh, it was 2016. So it's about 9 years ago. It wasn't like so long ago you can't remember. You could have just said, hold on, let me think.
If I had to, give or take, it was probably around 2016, early 2017. Like I said, when I asked for the life of a rock star, I didn't ask to be attacked.
That one statement. that one statement sent me off a whole fucking tangent. This whole stream should have been named something like Cyrax misses his friends, and the title should have been something about like in the thumbnail should have been something about his friends. But him just saying, when I asked for the life of a rock star, somebody had a whole fucking tangent and named the stream about being a rock star. I changed the fucking background music to Rockstar. I changed the intro video dance to Rockstar. Because Cyrax asked for the life of a rock star, guys. He asked for the life of a rock star, and damn well if he didn't get it.
Like, I know, yes, I know that I am a rock star, and I get that. I know that I have a name to me. But to me, I don't see myself as a rock star. Yes, I understand that I have a name to me where people all over the world know who I am. And to that fan base, I appreciate y'all.
I like that. I know I'm a rock star, but I don't see myself as a rock star. Well, you're not a rock star, Cyrax. Like, you're not a rock star. So, you know, I mean, it's good that you know that you're not a rock star, or you don't consider yourself one, but no one else does. It's just pure delusion, pure delusion. Poor little rock star.
I really do. Every single last one of y'all I appreciate. More than y'all know. But I don't see the money that I'm supposed to be making from music, from my videos, nothing. I'm basically a millionaire that's broke.
Yeah, Cyrax is a millionaire that's broke. I mean, it doesn't even make any sense. You know, he should be a millionaire, I guess, but he's absolutely broke. Hasn't made a sense in his entire life. But he should be a millionaire, guys. And why would anyone say he's delusional?
I'm basically a millionaire that does not see any of the money that I should be seeing.
Yeah.
I should be seeing over $1 million a year. But I don't see 1 red cent of any of the money I'm supposed to be making. Like, I should be living life comfortably, making music, making sales, doing merchandise, doing stuff that I enjoy for a living. But I don't get to see any of the money that I should be seeing. I have a job that I love so much, but yet I don't see any payout from it. And it sucks. Like I said, I'm basically a fucking millionaire without the money. Right now, I should be living comfortably with my family. I should have my own house, my own car, being on tour, seeing new places, traveling the world. I should be doing that right now. But because of the troll community, I'm stuck here in the house all day.
I like how he says he should have his own house. First of all, people of his generation generally are not really homeowners these days. You know, it's very hard to buy property these days. But also, even his own mother doesn't own her own house. He's in a delusional world. He should own his own house and his own car. He hasn't worked a day in his fucking life. He hasn't made a cent. He really thinks he should just make everything in the world for being a special little boy.
And people wonder why I always say that my home has basically become a jail to me, like a prison cell to me. It's because of that. It's because I don't get the opportunity to do stuff that I used to anymore. And I hate it. I never asked for this kind of life. Like, I never asked for this.
Literally said a couple minutes ago that when I asked to be a rock star, he asked for this life. He just didn't want any negativity. He wants all the upsides of life and absolutely no downsides, and thinks he can pick and choose that in life. He wants money, he wants to have a job, but doesn't want to actually work or put in any effort. He wants to be famous on YouTube, but not have anyone in the world criticize him. It's just everything great for Cyrax and nothing he doesn't enjoy.
Like, I genuinely hate this life.
Yeah.
Being stuck inside, not being able to go places that I love, not being able to set up tour dates, to do live shows, and
not being able to set up tour dates. Like, I love how he like jumps right over the fact that no one even in the local area wants to see him play. No one even on YouTube really even wants to see him play, but no one in the local area even wants to see him play. But he wants to go on tour. He's delusional. He's gonna tour the US. No way to get there, first of all, but that's like another step he hasn't accounted for. No one there when he gets there anyways, another step he hasn't accounted for. But he wants to tour the US when he hasn't played a single gig in Akron, Ohio. I mean, not even, isn't Cleveland have like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or something? Is it Cleveland or Cincinnati? Doesn't matter. I'm sure there's local venues that want to play rock music around Ohio's Cyrax, but somehow can't find anywhere to play. He wants to take it on the road across the U.S. And he's not delusional.
Oh, Jason. It's not called karma. It's called people like you just don't know how to leave me the fuck alone. That's what it really is. It's little tiny minded motherfuckers like you that just don't know how to leave people alone. So Jordan, if I was you, bro, I'd fuck off. Because it's tiny minded motherfuckers like you that are the reason. Because you want to sit there and attack people for no fucking reason, you stupid fuck. I mean, it's funny, and this is what I find so funny about little tiny-minded motherfuckers like you.
See this, as soon as anyone questions him, as soon as anyone doesn't wholeheartedly buy into his delusion, ask him any questions, if they ask him any questions he doesn't like, if they say anything he doesn't like, they say so much as like, this is karma, Cyrax, he won't even debate whether it's like, merited or not. He'll just be like, you're a troll, you're a terrible person, stay away from me. He thinks he can live in the world without any questions, without anyone pointing out what a terrible person he is, and somehow, everyone's just gotta live with it. Everyone's just gotta live with it, because he's so great.
You sit there and you act like you're this hard-ass motherfucker. Like, you literally sit there and act like you're the smartest dude on the fucking planet. You sit there and you act like, oh, I'm better than you. Are you really? Are you really?
Yes, Cyrax. Literally everyone in the world who paid for their own computer and their own internet connection to get online and talk shit about you is better than you, because you can't even do that bare minimum it takes to have like interaction online. You have to have other people buy you toys and pay for your connection to the internet so you can get on and whine about how great and famous you are.
Or are you just a fucking another asshole? Because it would appear to me that you're just another fucking asshole. Because all you do is sit there behind your screen and run your fucking mouth like a cock-sucking little pussy, bro. Literally a piece of fucking shit. And dude, I'm looking at your channel right now, dude. I'm looking at your fucking profile here, dude, and honestly, dude, bro, you got a sad fucking life, my dude.
Listen to this. Cyrax hates when anyone gets personal with him, but as soon as someone asks anything about him that he doesn't like, he immediately pulls up their profile and starts trying to cut them down and insult their life. This is the really nice guy who everyone should really like. This is how the person who's really a good guy, who never causes any problems with anyone, acts, and thinks that everyone has to just be okay with it.
Like, you got a sad fucking life. I mean, and what I find ironic is this about y'all. This is why I find the troll community so entertaining and so interesting. Y'all sit there and tell me to get a job, to find a way to make money, but then when I do, y'all try to yank that shit out from under me. It don't make sense. Y'all sit there and say, oh, find a way to make money and we'll leave you alone. I do that. And then y'all try to rip it out from under me. That don't make sense. It don't add up to me. Like, how you gonna sit there and tell somebody, oh, make money and we'll leave you alone? Get a job doing something, we don't care what it is. Get a job making money, we'll leave you alone.
I like how he throws it in there, like, oh yeah, they totally said get a job, we don't care what it is. No, they specify get off the internet, get a real job, and stay away from kids. And you go, well, I got a job, I'm trying to make music on the internet, I try to play Fortnite, and you're not letting me make money. You guys are the hypocrites, you guys are not letting me move on. Like, seriously, Cyrax, shut up.
And yet, when I do that, y'all try to yank it out from under me. It don't make fucking sense, dude. Oh, there are people out there that want to make money, Nicholas, just not little fucking freaks and weirdos like you. Little pieces of fucking scumbag shit like you. It's dumb little bitches like you that don't want me to make money, bro. And to the troll community, I know what you guys are gonna try to do. I know what you guys are wanting. You're wanting to make me homeless. I know what your goal is.
Cyrax, no one wants to make you homeless. They're telling you what's going to happen because you sit in your grandma's attic making no money. You have no life plans. You have no life skills. You don't have any idea what to do about an event that's very quickly creeping up on you, and you're going to be left with no idea what to do. And everyone's telling you, go get a job in the real world, set up a real life, and stop dicking around on the internet. And you go, oh, you guys just want to make me homeless. You're in... whatever.
And I'm here to tell you right now, that's not going to happen. One way or another, I am going to get my life back. I don't care what it takes or how long it takes. I want my life back. And I fully intend to fight.
Oh, we got 5 from Noel. He doesn't have to stay home. Sally could just kick him out and leave him to fend for himself. That is true. That is true. But, she doesn't want to do that. She's an enabler. It is what it is.
Fight every inch, every step of the way until I get it back. I don't care if it takes a day, a month, a year, 2 years, 3 years. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, rather than do anything to save himself from a very scary situation that's coming up very soon, with the roadmap that's been given to him by, so many people. So many people tell him, just get a real job, make some real money, learn some life skills, and then when you're faced with that situation, you'll have something to fall back on. And you go, no, I just need another 3-4 years to keep doing this delusional YouTube thing, hoping it'll work out despite all evidence that it never has and never will. And when that date creeps up on him, and he's sitting here crying online, going, I have nowhere to go, guys. I have nowhere to go. And it's all the trolls' fault. Pity me and give me money so I can deal with my life. He'll wonder why no one is jumping up to help him. Despite the fact that they've literally tried, even the people who hate him, even the trolls who hate him, have told him everything he needs to help himself. He'll wonder why he got no help at all through all of this.
I will fight as long as I need to get my life back that was stolen away from me. Because I was robbed of a lot. I was robbed of so much potential. I was robbed of work. I was robbed of my friends. And I fully intend to get all that back one way or another. Little by little. And to anybody out there that does not like that, then that's on you. That is genuinely on you. I am not here to bitch or fight or fucking argue. Yeah, well, you know what, Nicholas? The fight's worth it.
I'm not here to bitch or fight or argue. Oh yeah? Well, the fight is worth it. Okay. So you are here to fight and whine and bitch?
I know I've been fighting for a long time, but you know what? There's an old saying that I think even you'll agree with. God gives his toughest fights to his strongest angels. And this right here, this is my fight. This is my battle. Getting my life back. Coming back from the dead.
We got 5 from mid 10 pews. Chance, you want you to be homeless. You want you to struggle. You want you to be in the position you're in. TikTok boy, TikTok. That is true. That is true. This is all his choice. Everything is his choice. He's put himself in this position, and he's kept himself in this position because this is where he wants to be, because this is easier than trying to make a life for himself.
This is my battle. Rising back up from the ground. Rising back up from the darkness. This is my battle. And you can think what you want, Nicholas. Even though we all know that you got it all fucking twisted. But that's on you, that's your opinion. And your opinion is just that, an opinion. It's not fact. Cause you wanna know something, Nicholas? Well, let me tell you something, bro. Matter of fact, one of my friends even said the same thing. Matter of fact, there was a dude that I did an interview with the other day that's neutral.
Oh my god. 2-5 from Noel. Is it really a fight if the average person can KO Rax with just their pinky? No, it's not. It is a blowout, and and Cyrax really believes that this stupid guy who came out to support Cyrax to get attention for his own stupid channel was totally just a neutral party who totally just wanted the information. He doesn't understand anything. That every time another one of these stupid buddy trolls comes out and they want to support Cyrax and they want to interview him, they really want the truth. No one fucking cares about Cyrax's side. They're just stupid people trying to get attention using Cyrax, and Cyrax can't see that. So he falls in this stupid shit where he goes, oh, I got a new guy who's totally neutral and he's on my side. That's why these stupid idiots who want to interview Cyrax just need to go the hell away.
That said this very same thing. If I was a pedophile, dude, then why was I not arrested when the cops showed up? Think about it. If I was really a pedophile, the cops would have fucking arrested me. They had every opportunity to arrest me right then and there. But did they? No. Therefore, I am not a pedophile, bro.
It's just such solid logic from him. I mean, because he wasn't arrested at 1.4 years ago, that proves he's never, ever a criminal in his entire life, guys. Seriously. Even he should be able to see the stupidity in that logic, but people like him never see it.
It's called I was made a fucking target. It's called I was made a target by punk-ass motherfuckers like you. And you think I give a fuck if there's 3 trolls watching? I don't give a fuck. Okay? There's only 3 of you and a lot more of my friends.
There's probably only like 4 people watching, maybe 5. Cyrax doesn't have friends. He's on this stream crying about the fact that he doesn't have friends, but he has to sit here like the liar he is and turn around, and as soon as someone questions him, he goes, well, I got a bunch of friends. I got a bunch of friends that are totally gonna fight you for me. It's just he can't help himself. He cannot help himself. The lies flow easier than anything else.
There's a lot more friends that watch this shit than there are of you fucking retards. Like, seriously, dude. And if you don't think any of my friends don't see this, they do. And just when I say, my friends that see this shit, they hate y'all motherfuckers.
My God.
My friends that watch this, they hate the troll community. They detest it.
Oh my God, he can't help himself. He just, like, immediately, like, I got all these friends who are watching you guys, and they hate you. Like, you started off this video talking about how you have no friends. What's wrong with you?
Same as me. I can't stand the troll community, and I'm trying to get away from it. Which is why I am going to say this. Anybody that comes in trolling on my live streams, you will be dealt with accordingly, and you will be gotten rid of.
Oh good, oh good. Cyrax has the groundbreaking plan to ban all the trolls. That will surely solve everything in his life. He's gonna ban the trolls if they talk shit, guys. It's a great plan. Why didn't he think of that before?
But now y'all know the real truth. Now y'all know the actual real truth about why I don't get out much.
Yeah, it really is.
Like I said, it's not because I don't want to. It's literally because I can't. I have no friends left around here. There we go. But like I said, but I hope now that y'all have seen this, I hope you guys understand now why life is so difficult for me.
Yeah, you know what? I think we got the gist of it. There's about like 4 or 5 minutes left in my cut, and I think there's about like 20 to 25 minutes left in the full cut. You can go to Azure Light's channel. Let me link that while I'm here to see the full version, because I don't think N-Word Boy has it up yet. You can go to Azure Light's channel to see the full version. It's just if you really want to, for whatever reason. But I think we're gonna let it end there, guys. You can see the full version on Rumble. And yeah, that's Cyrax explaining why he's a rock star with no friends, and he's very sad about it, guys. And we all have to feel bad for him. So yeah, he'll be back on YouTube. Well, he's already back on YouTube, but he'll be back on YouTube whining in no time, and all that fun shit, guys. And yeah, I'll catch you guys at the next one, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day.